Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to show you guys a look into my last Erin Condren haul, which is actually not that big of a haul. I feel like every time I purchase stuff from Erin Condren, I always end up buying a ton of things to give away, but I just wanted to get a couple of things. I saw some new things on the Erin Condren site, so I decided to pick some of those up. I actually wanted to pick another one up, but it ended up being sold out at the time that I made this order, so hopefully I'm able to pick it up sometime in the future. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into what's inside this box, which I really like the color, by the way. Love the blush pink. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put the box on my right side and just take things as I go. I actually am purchasing some things that I've mentioned and shown on my channel time and time again, so I'm sorry if you guys are bored of that, but these are just, I think, staples in my office space, and I just really like to have multiples of things, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm the only weird person like that, but the first thing that I have here is one of the designer mechanical pencils. I really love this pink one. I believe they also have different colors like yellow and a teal one, I want to say. I have one that I use all the time and it's just really cute to have, I think, if you use pencils. So I have that, and it is in my favorite lead, which is 0.5. I also went ahead and purchased another one of these accordion pouches. I've mentioned this before on my channel, but I currently use one of these for my stickers. I can go ahead and show you guys, but once again, I've shown this time and time again. I also purchased one of these on my last Erin Condren haul, but I do plan on giving that away on my Patreon, so I just decided to pick another one for myself. As you guys can see, I have a variety of different stickers, which I think I might just end up making a sticker organization video just so I can show you guys what I plan on doing in here, because right now it's very messy and there's just stickers everywhere without a rhyme or reason. So I definitely want to, I think, make a video organizing these in both these pouches as well as in my sticker albums, which I've had for quite some time, but I just feel like I don't go through these when I'm planning anymore, so I definitely want to find different ways of storing my stickers. So if you guys have any suggestions, please go ahead and let me know. The thing I really like about this is that look at how flat it really looks once you put them all together. Of course, with things it's not going to be as flat, but I just think this is such a great concept and I love using it for my stickers. But of course, there's tons of different other ways that you can use these for. So I'm always trying to think of different ways to use these types of things and make them work in my life. So that's that. Then I went ahead and got one of these. I have been wanting to get this designer tape dispenser in rose gold. I currently do have the stapler in rose gold, but I think for a long time this wasn't available on the site, and then when it was, I was purchasing a lot of other stuff, so I finally decided to purchase this, and I think it will go really well with what I have going on in my office space. I also eventually do want to have an office tour, but it's just, I feel like such a mess every day, and even when I try to organize it, I end up just cutting stickers and it just turns into a mess again. But I'm definitely getting the spring cleaning bug in me, and I think I will kind of have different videos for organizing and decluttering this spring. So I just got a little bit sidetracked on that, but I ended up picking this up. This is cute for either washi tapes or just regular tape. I honestly think I might just end up using washi tapes in here, because I know the Erin Condren ones fit in there perfectly. So I have that. Then I also went ahead and repurchased one more of these. I showed these in the past. They are a newer item to the Erin Condren site, and this is the On The Go folio sticker album. These are supposed to fit perfectly in the petite On The Go folios, but of course you don't have to use them in there. I currently am keeping both my budgeting stickers as well as Erin Condren stickers and some of these, and I just decided to pick an extra one for myself just because I'm going to be giving away the one that I purchased last time. So I have that. I also did purchase 2 more stacks of the daily life planner insert, which I am currently using in my cloud planner. I've mentioned this time and time again in all of my Plan With Me videos, so make sure you check those out if you guys kind of want to see how it is that I use these. But let me go ahead and open these up. Actually, these actually come in packs of quarters, so I currently have January through March, so I decided to pick up April through June and July through September. I didn't want to pick up the rest of the year just because I kind of want to consistently try out new things and new ways of planning. And although this honestly is such a staple in my daily routine, I also want to see other things. Like I used to use the daily petite planners, which I really loved, and I feel like I want to get back into that as well. So I didn't want to get the whole year, but of course I have up until September. So we'll see how things go. If I don't end up using it, I could always give it away. So I'm not going to open this one, but they all essentially look the same. And I've shown this before. They do still have the new notes pages, as well as you get a monthly view, which I like to do my monthly spreads in here as well still. And this is how the daily sections look. So from Monday through Friday, you have your timed day, which I really love this. And the main reason why I use these daily answers are for this whole hourly setup. Then you have your section for to-dos, and then this blank section, which I've used in the past for just checking off who I have to message on Patreon, quotes of the day, and stuff like that. That's kind of what I like to use this for. And what I've been doing typically on top here is writing down what videos I'm going to get up that day, if I'm going to get up any. So that's kind of how it looks. This is how April looks, and then the same thing for May. So these are colorful. I'm not 100% sure if you can get these in the neutral colors. I want to say you're not able to. So these do still have the regular monthly colors. This is how May looks, so that cute peachy color, and then June is that kind of seafoam green color. So that is how these inserts look, and I'm very excited to keep using them. Like I mentioned, they have been working out pretty great for me. So I bought those. Then I ended up buying one more of these scallop sticky notes, which are some of my favorite sticky notes to use in any of my planners really, or just for daily to-dos. I feel like every time I make an Erin Condren purchase, I have to purchase one of these because in the past they have sold out, and I just really like using these. I like to give them away to like my sister. And then last but not least are both things for Paul. I actually got him one of these, I want to say over a year ago, and he just ran out of pages in it, which is this Focus Collection notebook. I believe this is the smaller one. I will go ahead and of course leave links to everything that I mentioned down below if you guys are interested in anything. But I did end up getting his initials right here, which is PV. Last time I believe I wrote his whole name out because I think it lets you do up to like 4 letters. And last time I did this as well, I went ahead and put some pictures in here, which you do have an option to do that, but this time I didn't really have pictures of us that I wanted to put, so I was like, it's okay, no pictures this time. But you could customize it to that aspect, which is something that I really liked about that other present, because I did give it to him for Christmas and he really just enjoyed having pictures of us in his notebook to look at every day. Which is funny, but he actually really liked that aspect of the notebook. So this is the Focus notebook. And it has classic lined, dot grid, and blank pages. So this is how the line pages look. I've shown this before, but if you guys are interested in knowing, and this is kind of like the tab that you get to go to the next section. So this is the dot grid, and you get a pretty good amount of pages in here. And then you have the blank pages. I believe he uses this for every day, for content creation. He's been really into investing, so he writes a lot of notes in here about that and what else he can do with his free time. So that's kind of how this looks. I really like this. I was trying to get him into using the planner version, but the way that he wants to have the planner version, which is kind of the way that I like it, to have like the hours and to-do section and stuff like that, Erin Condren doesn't currently have, but I would love to see that be included. Of course, I can like demand that, but if that was included in the planners and the Focus collection, I think he would really like that. I think a lot of people would benefit from that. So I have that. And then last but not least is a new item to the Erin Condren side, which are these neutral tab sticky notes. This I also got to go along with that notebook for Paul, just because as you guys can see, it's more of a neutral colorway, whereas the other one that they offer I actually do have because I used to use it for school, especially for like citations that I wanted to put into my essays and stuff like that. So I really do like these. And you get, so in here you get 60 sticky notes. And so you have the dot grid section, the line paper section, and then the vellum paper, which is that transparent paper. I actually really like this and might even end up picking some of these up for myself. I think these would be really nice, especially in like my business planner. So that's kind of a new thing that's been out for a couple of weeks, I want to say, on the Erin Condren site. Another thing that a lot of people have been talking about has been the washi tapes with the times, as well as little circles to check off. I love that. And I've seen planner Instagrams like Julie's Plans, Jen Plans, and I believe even Plan with Lakin, talking about how those fit perfectly in the petite planners. And I just love that concept so much. And that's kind of why I wanted to get back into the petite daily planners. But those are the ones that I couldn't pick up in this haul because they were sold out when I made this order, but hopefully I'm able to pick those up next time. But with that being said, that is pretty much all that I have for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. I always like sharing what it is that I get from Erin Condren because I know that a ton of you guys are always also looking for all the new things that are coming out on the site, as well as just for inspiration, I want to say. Of course, if you guys are interested and you've never purchased anything from Erin Condren, I will have a link for you guys to get $10 off your first Erin Condren purchase if you so wish to use it, as well as, like I mentioned, it will have links to everything that I talked about, just in case you guys were interested in those as well. Please don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and hopefully I will get to see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.